Hello, good evening, children.
Good evening, sir.
Charan, how are you? Happy New Year, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
How many are there?
5, sir.
Today, what we're discussing actually,
The food security.
after that, inclusion also we are discussing now, security inclusion. Food security afterwards. Poverty, food security. And now we are going to discuss today one more important topic, that is inclusion, financial inclusion. Here, you mean financial inclusion means process of ensuring access to financial services and timely and adequate credit facilities to poorest of the poor. Did you hear the word Prime Minister Jan Dhan Yojana? Did you ever hear the word Prime Minister Jan Dhan Yojana?
No, sir.
Okay, here the most important thing is poorest of the poor are very far away to the financial services. In 1968, banks were nationalized. All banks, major banks at present are in public sector, means government only running. All banks, most of the banks are run by the government. But only above poverty line people, elite people or rich people only having the accounts in the bank. These poorest of the poor people are not having the accounts in the bank. As a result, whenever they require money, loan, they are depending on the money lenders. Money lenders, in turn, they charge heavy interest, high interest, sometimes 30%, 40%, 50%. For 100 rupees, you need to pay 50 rupees of interest per year, like that. 4 rupees per month, 5 rupees per month, like that they used to charge, isn't it? So here, by realizing this, Government of India introduced one scheme. All the poorest of the poor should be brought under the umbrella of credit and credit facilities, banking facilities. So, for that purpose, they introduced a naval scheme that is,
sir.
yes,
Voice was breaking, sir.
voice breaking up. 1 minute. Sorry, a small technical issue. Now, can you hear me?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir.
Now is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, the banking facilities have not reached the poorest of the poor till 2020. Poorest of the poor are depending on money lenders. Money lenders in charge high rate of interest, isn't it? Petty employees, small manufacturers, isn't it? So here, that's why government realized and they initiated the program Jandhan Aadhaar Mobile Affinity. Jandhan account, Aadhaar, and mobile number. These three are to be integrated to provide the cheapest credit facility to the poorest of the poor, isn't it? You know, everyone is having the Aadhaar, isn't it? And Jandhan means it is a account without paying single pay by showing your Aadhaar card, address proof, and ID proof. You can open the zero balance account. No need to pay single pay to the bank to open the account. And mobile numbers. Now, mobile phone penetration happens very quickly in India. Poorest of the poor, rural villages, rural area people also, they are using the voice-based mobile, not touchscreen mobile, but voice-based mobile they are using, isn't it? So, this is introduced in 2014. By 2020, 38 lakh 38 crore people, 380 million means 38 crore people has utilized the scheme by depositing minimum amount in the bank. As a result, now banks are able to provide cheapest credit to the needy people. Petty amount 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 without any security they can get, isn't it? So here in banks, one concept is there, KYC, know your customer. So here, under this system, banks are to be know every customer with their identity. Identity means address proof, ID proof. Now, as a Aadhaar linked, mobile linked, Jandhan accounts are available in the banks. So automatically everything is processing, everything is online itself. Next. So after this, Government of India introduced a number of programs for the benefit of poorest of the poor people. Among those, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Mudra Yojana means small petty finance manufacturers, artisans, and marginal landless laborers, poorest of the poor people in the villages need to get some financial benefits. To provide this financials to them, Mudra Yojana, Prime Minister's Mudra Yojana, without any security or collateral. Generally, if you go to the bank for loan, they will ask the security. But for the poorest of the poor, these people, these category people, they don't ask without asking any security to provide the loan. Stand Up India scheme, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana scheme. Stand Up India scheme means here we need to stand on our own, self-sufficiency, no need to depend on other foreign countries for our requirements. The imports are to be reduced, so as for that purpose we need to produce more commodities. For that purpose, they started one scheme, Stand Up India scheme. Next, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana means life insurance. Here, one of the important concept is not only bank, insurance also. Insurance means if anything happens to the breadwinner of the family will lose the not only family member, head of the family, but also they lose their livelihood, their food also. So for that purpose, Government of India provided the cheapest insurance premium. Premium will be 10 rupees or 11 rupees per month. If anything happens to the breadwinner of the family, this insurance company will come forward to pay 1 lakh rupee as a risk money or insurance pay compensation. So with that 1 lakh, the family will temporarily get rid of the problem of food, problem of shelter, problem of clothing. Basic necessities they will get temporarily. After that, they need to see for the further income enhancement. So this is one Bhima Yojana. One more is there, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. And Suraksha Bima Yojana means it is related to health insurance of the poorest of the poor. Next, Atal Pension Yojana means poorest of the poor. If he deposits some corpus money, 50 rupees, 100 rupees per month. So at the end of the old age, he may get minimum of pension. Minimum pension of rupees 500 or 300, like minimum 300, maximum 1000. So these are the various schemes, insurance scheme, bank scheme, to enhance the participation from the poorest of the poor, weakest of the weak sections of the society, marginalized sections of the society are neglected before 2014. From 2014 onwards, all these schemes are introduced. So as a result, people are actively participating in not only bank opening, bank account opening, but also they're actively participating in insurance coverages also. Next, one more initiative Government of India introduced was after demonetization. Government of India realized that world is going or moving on the digital payment. Why not we? So that's why UPI. How many of you know about the UPI? All at present we are using. 5
Mobile.
rupees, 10 phone pay, mobile payments. UPI means Unified Payment Interface. So UPI becomes the world's biggest payment interface now. It exceeded all these Visa of America also, frankly speaking. Per day, crores of transactions happening under UPI. So for this purpose, Government of India made lot of efforts for convenience with the help of the Reserve Bank of India. Next, Aadhaar enabled payment system, AEPS, means so your bank account will be linked with your Aadhaar. As a result, your identification will be very easy. Your location will be very easy. The payment interface will become within fraction of seconds it will happen. Next, not only that, this becomes very easiest by making accessible to offline transactions also. Not only online, but also offline transactions also they are introducing. Unstructured supplementary service data, USSD, for offline, USSD, for online, UPI. Even offline also we can make transactions with the unstructured supplementary service data, isn't it? So with the help of the mobile, if you don't have the mobile, with the help of your PAN card, Aadhaar card also, you can make it, isn't it? With your ATM also, it is possible, this system. Next. So for all these purpose, literacy is very important. Literacy of various types. You see, Literacy, as per our knowledge, is a person who is able to read and write is called literate. A person who is not read and write, cannot read and write is called illiterate. But financial literacy is different. If literate, a literate person would not understand the financial terminology. He is called financial illiterate. So for that purpose, we need to make him financial literate. Now understand what is the meaning of financial literate and financial illiterate?
Yes, sir.
Uh, all literates could not understand the technicalities of Reserve Bank of India, banks, etc., etc. So we need to make them understand. We make them aware of that. Give awareness to them. Automatically, these people becomes financially literate, doesn't it? So Reserve Bank of India is launched a program, Project Financial Literacy, PFL. So these are various YouTube channels are there. Reserve Bank of India website is there, and all banks are having the website. In all banks' website, this financial literacy modules will be available. You can view and you can get the knowledge about the financial literacy. Generally, financial literacy, for example, counterfeit currency, fake currencies are very common. How to identify the counterfeit or fake currency? Fake currency, other name is called counterfeit currency. How to identify the original 500 rupees note and duplicate 500 rupees note? You know, even blind people also can understand, can be able to read the code which is mentioned on the 500 rupees note, 200 rupees note, 100 rupees note, 2000 rupees note, isn't it? Braille mark will be there on each and every note. With the help of this Braille mark, the blind people are also able to recognize the denomination of the money which they received or which they paid, isn't it? So the facilities are there, the convenience is there. But most of the we people we don't know about that. That's why Reserve Bank of India from time to time is giving financial literacy under the project financial literacy, isn't it? Next, one more initiative also there. You see here, most of us don't know about the Sensex. Most of us don't know about the stock market. It is $1,000 question, and it becomes a rocket science to us. So for that purpose, with the help of SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India, and National Institute of Securities Market, NISM, Government of India initiated one project known as Pocket Money. Is the project name itself is a project money, pocket money, isn't it? So this pocket money's objective is to enhance the knowledge of school children about the stock exchange, isn't it? So here, whenever we have surplus money, our habit is to invest either in bank or in gold or in real estate. But one more destination, investment destination is there in India. Is a good destination. There is real estate, but only 4 to 5% of Indian population investors are going to stock exchange side. So to attract the more people, the Reserve Bank of India and SEBI and one more National Institute of Securities Market initiated one more program that is called Pocket Money. So here with this, all these programs are able to enhance the awareness about the banks, insurance, and financial institutions like stock exchanges. So, as a result, by 2017, 80% of Indians opened the bank account against 57%, 53% in 2014. You see, in 2014, only half of the population have the bank account. Now, by 2017, as the Prime Minister Jan Dhan Yojana, I already told you, in 2014 it started, second term of Modi it started. So during that period, 80 percentage, 80 100 out of 100 people opened the bank account, hasn't it? Now, in women also, among the women also, it is 77 percentage against 44 percentage in 2014. Women participation, women account holders, women is 47 percentage in 43 percentage in 2014. It is increased to 77 percentage in 2017, isn't it? So these multiple efforts made by the government of India. What are the multiple efforts? Inclusion of the people in banking habits, insurance habits, and investments, turning their money towards the stock exchange. These brought major changes in the last mile connectivity services to the bank. You see, last mile connectivity services means bank. So there is a revolutionary change happens in the interface of bank. More number of accounts opened in the bank, the money flow in the banks are increasing. You know, everyone is using the UPI. As a result of using UPI, what it is happening? All money is going through the banking channel only. Previously, there was no banking channel. We used to suffer a lot for getting change. 1 rupee, 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 11 rupees, 15 rupees, like that. Now simply we are using our mobile. We are forwarding even 1 rupee also very easy, isn't it? Nice. Underprivileged people, marginalized people are getting more benefit with this financial inclusion. It's very, very important. We need to understand that the financial inclusion is aimed for the marginalized sector people and underprivileged people, hasn't it? So, as the result of these people are using, as a result, the poverty is reducing in the village areas, rural areas. Now, previously, private people played very predominant role in providing the loan, hand loan, isn't it? But now, due to initiative of this government, most of the people are getting liberalized loans without any security. No need to pay security for 5,000 loan, isn't it? Without paying any, without giving any security, people are getting 5,000. For poorest of the poor, 5,000 is equal to 5 lakhs. What 5 lakhs? With that 5,000, that means petty business, they are getting the return benefit. They are not only satisfying their hunger, but also satisfying the hunger of others. Next. So it is these systems, all these systems enhance the payment system, payment like Geo Money or payment bank. Not many payment banks came into existence, hasn't it? Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay, not many payment banks are there. Not much interface is happening nowadays, hasn't it? So more number of people are brought under the financial inclusion. This is the result of this, effect of this, isn't it? So here, coverage of these three are interface of these three. What are those three? Bank account, number one. Number two, Aadhaar. Number three, mobile number, isn't it? So here, accurate payment is happening within fraction of seconds. Payment is happening. You see. If you have your internet is perfect, your payment will be made within fraction of seconds. No need to wait for the payment interface. Isn't it? Next. Reducing the duplicate entries also. No need to make duplicate entries. Isn't it? So bringing down the time of realization. You will get the message that your money is sent. Other person will get the message his money is received. Hasn't it? So time is reduced. Next. digital divide. You see, in this case, Government of India studies the digital divide is going on reducing in between urban and rural areas. Previously, only urban people are able to use only some visa-based credit cards for the internet-based payment. Now, no need. Rupay card you can use. UPI payment you can use. Bank account you can use. For every bank, there is a payment gateway will be there. If you enter in the payment gateway, if you operate the bank account, bank number, automatically it will take you to the payment gateway, doesn't it? At about 190 million adults, 190 million means 19 crore adults are having the bank account, making India world's second largest banking penetration after China. China is having more banking penetration with 25 crore, but in India it is 19 crore population, 190 million. It is the second largest banking penetrated country in the world after China. Most important thing, you can ask, sir, why you are there going on explaining about only digital? What is the use with the digital? You know? What is the use of the digital? Tell me. Anyone can tell any one reason? Sharon, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
What is the use with the digital payment? Tell me.
Sir, can you repeat again?
What is the use of digital payments? We are using UPI payments, phone pay, or everything they are using now. What is the use of that? Tell me.
Sir, like,
Tell whatever you got the idea you got, you tell me.
sir, we were in this COVID pandemic time, it is most useful, sir.
Very good.
Because
Because
we won't go to ATMs or banks.
physical money need is minimized. No need to depend upon the physical money denomination of various currencies. Carrying is removed. Now you can move with your mobile, buy anything, anywhere. Isn't it? It eases the financial convenience of the individual. Isn't it? So that's why, very good, Sharon. Keep it up. Excellent answer. Isn't it? So this increases the inclusion of individuals from rural areas. More number of people are using, more number of people are opening the bank account, and they are linking the bank account with Aadhaar, linking the bank account and Aadhaar with mobile number. They're easily paying the money without any hesitation. Isn't it? So it is one of the important things. Next. Sometimes suitable financial products are not available to the village area. You see, in villages also now you can sell shares, stocks, insurance policies, isn't it? Two-wheelers, four-wheelers, refrigerators. You see, the total scenario of village area totally changed. They are using mobile phones, isn't it? They are using refrigerators, they are using tractors, tractors, isn't it? Harvesters, everything they are using. As a result, why their income enhances? They are adopting the commercial crops. As a result, they are getting more money, isn't it? So they also want to deposit the money in the bank, isn't it? So this is also one of the important things. In infrastructure issues, village areas, roads are problem, insurance is problem, Covering
Meeting will
problem.
end, sir. Shall we join again?
Okay.